An SAPD officer has been arrested, accused of domestic violence after neighbors heard yelling and screaming. Eyewitness News reporter Mariah Medina is live downtown at police headquarters with the details. Mariah, what can you tell us?
23-year-old SAPD officer Jonathan Montalvo was arrested this afternoon. Authorities tell us that he was off duty at the time of his arrest. Police were called out to an apartment on Huebner Road just after noon today. A neighbor said they heard yelling and screaming coming from his apartment. Montalvo told officers he and his 24-year-old live-in girlfriend were arguing over his cell phone. His girlfriend said Montalvo had choked her. Investigators say her neck was red. She told officers Montalvo grabbed her by the neck, threw her on the bed, and then placed his hand over her mouth, constricting her breathing. Both Montalvo and his girlfriend were transported to the San Antonio Police Department Special Victims Unit for further investigation. And Police Chief William McManus commented on the case tonight, saying, quote, "The arrest of this officer by the SAPD Special Victims Unit is another reminder that no one is above the law and domestic violence will not be tolerated." Now, Montalvo has been with the police department for 2 years. He was assigned to West Patrol. Authorities tell us that they're forwarding this case to the Bexar County District Attorney's Office for further review, and that Montalvo has been placed on administrative leave pending an internal affairs investigation. Now, we've learned that Mr. Montalvo's bail has been set at $5,000 and that he was released from the Bexar County Jail around 8:30 tonight. Reporting live from Public Safety Headquarters, Mariah Medina, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
All right, Mariah, our thanks to you for that live report.